Hi everyone, this is me Mokshi Gambhir and I warmly welcome you all to episode 4 of Personality Development Essentials or PD Essentials. This video is regarding the emotional aspects of personality development. So if you liked our past episodes of Personality Development Essentials, then do like, share, comment and subscribe to our channel. And do follow us on Instagram. I'll mention the link in the description box below. Emotions. Such a simple word, but has an intense meaning. What are emotions? Emotions are the strong feelings deriving from one's circumstances, mood, or relationships with others. Emotions bring colors to our life. How? Without emotions, we won't be laughing, we won't be giggling, we won't be sad, we won't be crying, we won't be happy. We would just be a robot otherwise. Emotions are subjective because everybody reacts differently to different situations. For example, there are some students who just get nervous and become anxious while giving the exam. Whereas on the other hand, there are students who are just calm during the exam who don't get nervous. Why is it so? At times it is because of the parents' pressure. At times it is because of the society we live in. Or at times it is genetic. Talking about examples, so we have another amazing yet interesting example. That is, on one hand we have Kabir Singh, while on the other hand we have Satyendra of Shadi Mein Zarur Aana. So you have to choose what you want to become. So we have to give our emotions an adaptation and a direction. Because without that, we just can't control our emotions and we end up saying or doing things which we might repent later. Now comes emotional intelligence. What is emotional intelligence? It is the capability of oneself to recognize his or her own emotions and those of others. They are also subjective in nature. For example, we all have such people in our life who know what are we going to say next, or what's going on inside our head, or how are we going to respond to a particular situation. Like, I have experienced this a lot of time, be it my parents, be it my best friends, be it my roommate. But they know how I'm going to respond is because they know me. But there are some people who don't even know you and yet they know what are you going to respond. This is what is emotional intelligence. And very few people can master this art. How are these two words, emotional intelligence, related? They are directly? No. They are inversely proportional to each other. As emotional level goes up, our intelligence level goes down. Why is it so? Be it anger, be it sadness, be it happiness, be it love. As soon as we think emotionally or we blindly follow our heart, we just stop thinking. We just ignore the flaws of a particular person or a particular thing. As our intellectual thinking just stops when our emotions boosts up. And we end up doing wrong things and then we repent later. Then comes how to remain emotionally balanced. Number one is select your situation carefully. Now you will say, how can we select the situation? But that's true. We just cannot select our situations. But we can select few parts of the situation. For example, if someone is throwing mean comments at you or is saying something abusive or is saying something bad about you, then either you can choose to stay quiet, to ignore the negativity, or you can add a pinch of humor to it so that everybody around you becomes jolly and happy and the negativity just shuts down. Or you can do is, you can maintain a physical distance between oneself and the other person to avoid any kind of hatred or physical fight, The point is, change your focus. For example, if you're in a gym or in a school or in an office and somebody is doing better than you, then you don't have to get jealous looking at the person. You just have to change the focus from that person to yourself, to your accomplishments, to your success, to your achievements so that you can achieve success and do good. Rather than being jealous, just be competitive. Third is change the situation. For example, if you're getting late for the work and you get a heavy traffic jam, or if you're getting late for the work and somebody asks you to wait for him or her, then what would be your reaction? You may get angry and then you would say some wrong words and then repent later. So how can you change the situation? You can get up early in the morning, or you can leave 10 to 15 minutes earlier for work so that the heavy traffic jam, or if somebody asks you to wait for him or her, then these things won't bother you enough. So in this way, you can change the situation. Is change your response. Okay, I'll take my example in this case. I have this very bad habit of laughing very badly at everything. Even at serious issues, I laugh very loudly and badly. I do scream at times. But these things are fine if we are having fun or we are having casual talk with friends, but not professionally. These things can cost us our most important jobs or our most important relationships. So we must stop these things. How can we stop these things now? We can do meditation or yoga or some mind refreshing things so that we can change our response and focus on the more productive and better things. Comes the emotional support. How can you give emotional support to a person who needs it very badly? First of all is you have to be respectful for whatever feelings he's having. Then is don't force them to talk. Then is you must never ignore his or her presence. You can give them small gifts, and lately you can give them small or warm hugs. Then is how to ask for emotional support. Number one is lead from within. Asking for help isn't easy at all because we just don't know how the other person is going to react. Is he be considering our problem or just making fun of us? But asking for help is necessary. You may ask your family or the person you love because they won't make fun of you and they will eventually help you to be more productive and more creative. Then is ask for help privately and then later praise that person publicly. Then comes the most important part, that is give help to get help. Above all, if you are not emotionally well-being or you're going through any of the emotional trauma, then go talk to your parents, to your loved ones, to your friends. They'll surely help you and they'll help you to get over this trauma. Go talk to them. That's it with the fourth episode of Personality Development Essentials. If you liked our work, then do like, share, comment and subscribe to our channel. Bye bye. Stay tuned.